together. Baby.
Technology. Ah,
I
I'm so
don't
ashamed.
know.
I'm so ashamed of myself. I, it has all been my fault. I didn't add you to the stream.
You were telling me that. Sorry, I don't have like. You're telling me that I'm backstage. Maybe it's only me and you that were like.
That you're what?
Maybe it's only me and you that were on this video.
Yes,
Before it's
yes,
my village people. I don't say me, I don't get shame.
yes. It's just me and you.
I don't wear sexy clothes for you.
Desire change.
How are you? So I can introduce me to the cost Stephanie to come back. Oh.
She she had an emergency, so
Yeah. Okay.
she had to go.
Um, okay, I'm a celebrity now. Yeah. Start asking me celebrity questions. Abi, why am I here?
Okay, so welcome back to my channel. I first of all want to appreciate all my subscribers, all of you that even in my stupidity, people still come to the rescue. Like I cannot even. Thank you so much. I love you all. So today now you know how the first one flopped and everything. Uh
Um,
who is this? I think it's my brother that said it be like na glow that they use. It's not glow. It's me
it's
that
not
is.
fair.
I'm the village woman. No, I'm the one that is village woman. I didn't add her to the live stream, so that's
Okay.
why we were having that issue, the back and forth. I didn't even add myself. I didn't know I was supposed to add before we can start.
And you graduated from University of Nigeria. How
My
shameful.
sister, like they said, man, they say YouTube is what's it called? Is that you learn on the job,
Mm.
and I thank God.
Even me,
So
I'm small on the screen. I don't know how I enlarge myself. God, I'm so ashamed of it.
okay, sorry, I can't hear
I'm
you.
small on the screen. I'm small on my screen.
Oh, you're small on your screen. Don't mind me. I'm trying out different layouts here.
Okay, okay.
Yes. How is it now?
Okay, now use it. Mm, I don't have legs.
Yeah. So okay. So let's just kick off. I think others will just join us. Now, like I said, it's just normal gist. Instead of gisting alone, you always disturb me and disturb my life. If you know all those things that you like to talk about, better be asking your questions now or say what you want to
Please,
say now.
so related 18. In case I throw one thing, cannot take be going on. Unless to hide my mouth.
See, some parents may be watching with some parents may be watching with their children. So let's not throw the one that will throw people off. Don't throw the questions that will throw people off balance. I beg you.
Oh yeah, acknowledge ma. So that you not beat me behind the camera.
Yeah, now. I just in and come for you.
Okay, so
Okay, let me just introduce what is our whatever is going to be about. So, like my initial title, it was supposed to be things nobody tells you about. Um, nobody tells singles about marriage, and I I was prompted to like discuss that based on my own personal experience and all of that. But then I know everybody will have their own different experience and all, which is why I really wanted us to like talk about it here, and we can just learn from each other. So before I got married, I was feeling like, what is all this? Like, why is it that people don't talk about some of the little or big challenges they pass through in their marriages? Like, nobody comes out to tell you that this is it with them, or this is how it's going and all that. I don't know if it's because of the society. Nobody wants to like portray the fact that things are not going smooth with them, or things are not going exactly well with them and all of that. Like, people want to like
Yeah.
paint the picture of perfect this, perfect that, and all
Mm.
of that. And I don't know if that's the reason, or is it that they are trying to be like, okay, your marriage issue, you shouldn't throw it out to the public, you shouldn't it's for the inside. It's inside your marriage, and you should remain inside the home and all of that. Whatever the reason may be, I don't know. But I know few months to my wedding, it was really like a tough one in our relationship. Based on you know the story now, the whole planning pressure, everything, and all of that. And I'm like, what is all this? Like, am I making the wrong decision? Am I sure this is the right thing to do? And I'm like, I constantly ask myself the question, hope I'm not making a mistake that I will eventually regret and all of that. But I kept on praying and asking God for his direction, that I don't want to make a mistake and all those things. So eventually I confronted somebody that has been married, and I narrated everything that I felt was heavy on my heart to her. And she was like, well, from the conversation we had, she was raw and honest with me, like, in terms of, down to the fact that sometimes her husband just ignores her, and because of the whole silence and all of that silent treatment he gives her,
Mm.
she won't, if maybe the day it will enter her head, she will not keep any food for him. So he comes back and maybe he's looking for food, no food. And before he comes back, she don't finish up, as in they don't cook, chop. She go wash pots, cover,
What's it?
go sleep. Now now come back and be looking for food in his own house. That kind of thing. And all these things are things that nobody will like come out and tell you that these are the likely things that you should expect. So imagine, so people just enter there and they're like shocked. They're asking themselves, what is all this? Which was what I kept on asking myself that period, like, what is all this? What is all this? Most days I would just sit, I will cry, 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 cry. When I finish crying, I'll clean my tears, and I will tell myself, okay, let's move on. And these are just because of the whole thing of that everybody is not showing their true, so everybody is not trying to be very natural. Like, there is no pretense here again. It's no longer the stage of I love you, I can't do without you, I don't know, you drive me mad crazy, you do this, all those sweet sweet things. And me, I was like, what is all this? Is it that this guy, is it that he has forgotten that I'm his babe? And or is it that he's still finished, that has entered, that he can no longer tell me sweet things and you know stuff like that? And I'm like, wow, no problem, Sha. Let's just
Mm.
see how it goes and all those. And with time, I understood. So she was one. When I spoke with her, she now told me that one, that men, once they like get married and all that, they tend to like settle down. Once they've settled down, they relax, and that their relaxation comes with dropping a lot of things. All those, every time they are into you, they are calling, they are checking, they are this, they don't want to do anything to like get you angry and all those stuff. You see them, they like it like drops. If you do something
Mm.
wrong that needs to be confronted, they confront you they confront you. Not like, no longer the days when they like tell you you do something wrong and they make excuses for you, or they don't talk because they are scared um
You not
you
marry
may
them.
you may get angry and leave, stuff like that. But now they are like, they've gotten you. So what can you do? You cannot call it off. You cannot, So, and that stage like comes with a lot of like that misunderstanding and all those things. But by the time I finished having that conversation with her, like it gave me clarity that okay,
Mm.
whatever it is, it's it's not strange to us, and it's just something that with time the understanding will get better, and probably the whole the whole fantasies, will like will like adjust and all that. So this is my intro, Sha. I don't know if you have anything to say. You will definitely have something to say.
I
Sharp
never
mind.
married them. I never married, but I never fled before. But I never married. I never fled. There's no how I can talk straight. I must talk one thing.
See, you're on
So,
life. Is
but
that you're on live stream?
everything gonna
Comport yourself.
happen.
Comport
Okay,
yourself.
I'll try. I'll try my best. You'll be proud of me after the show. Okay, being in a
I
relationship. I've dated now. Still dating. Currently dating. It never ends. Never enter marriage stage again. Okay, so about men, I think they all have peculiar traits. This whole silent treatment of a thing, I think is peculiar to most men. Me, I don't know. I stand to be corrected though. Most men though. I feel instead of them going back and forth with you on a particular issue, women can talk and they have your time to talk from morning till night. And they don't like that environment where someone is talking. So they rather ignore you. Honestly, and somehow that silence helps to prevent a lot of things. It helps to prevent, I think it's the way they control their anger so it doesn't lead to something bad or something more
exactly.
grief than that. Do you get? So sometimes me, I just feel when I'm in that mood, just give them their space and allow them like come back to it's just maybe even if it's a day or 2 days, just allow them to shake it off before going to go and meet them or trying to resolve any issue. But some people know they
But
agree. Oh,
sorry to cut you short. But we talk about this whole thing of just allow them to just allow time pass, allow them that time before you like confront them and all of that. But we know it's not that easy. Someone has done something very, very annoying to you, and you've ranted and all that, and the only thing the person could tell you is silence. Like the person is not even coming to respond
hmm.
to you.
As I did like this,
You,
as I'm
you
like
go,
talking to you now, someone has done something that has annoyed me and annoyed me. Should I called you that I was shouting, which I'm
yeah.
angry, which I'm angry. What can I do? There's really nothing I can do. Because at the end of the day, you realize that you scream and scream, you nag and nag. Yes, I know women are very expressive. You shout, but at the end of the day, what reaction? You're not going to get anything positive. So most times I just feel if you give these men the same measure of the silence they give you, it throws them off balance in some type of way. They'll be like, oh, okay, so this guy can do this. Let me go and beg before this girl will run. Or another person go and take my place. But I feel it's more effective than always trying to. Okay. So I feel it's better to just keep your
Yes,
calm. Okay. So I just feel sometimes it's better to just keep your calm than always confronting them. And it's good to have somebody to talk to, someone that can calm you down. I was calm when I finished talking to you in the afternoon. I was very calm.
yes.
And I didn't see the need again to go and be I don't have strength like this. There's so many things to worry about. That we don't have light. I have so many things to worry about as someone that has done something to me.
Yeah, it's actually easier for us now because like okay, we've gotten to that stage in our lives. I think it's a phase everybody will face. And hello, Desire, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear it's breaking over. It's back now. It's fine now.
Okay, so I said that I feel the whole what's it called now? The whole thing is just it's a phase that people will like find themselves in and still adjust. But some people never get to the stage of adjusting. That's my annoyance. Like that is my pain. You know how um I remember that time, you know this guy Alex now, Alex Ekubo, when he called off his engagement, his fiance called off the engagement. I
Yeah.
felt for them, like I felt so bad for them. I was like, because I could relate, like I felt it as if it was my own. Maybe because at that point I know we're engaged then, and it wasn't easy. It was a phase where like everybody was beginning to be themselves and all those things, and it's not like an easy phase. And I'm like, wow. So they couldn't even like sustain this phase, because the truth is that it is a
Yeah.
phase for some people. Why some people don't go through that phase because they just stay and somebody comes and tell them that they want to marry them, and they just get married to the person. And you know they are not in that phase at all. Maybe their own probably to now be in the marriage, when they now finally enter the marriage, that's when you will now be hearing different stories. You will hear that couples just got married, and every day is from one complaint to another, it's from one issue to another, it's from one story to another, and all those things. Because that phase they didn't go through it before the marriage. They are now seeing everything inside the marriage. Like this person, all you've ever known him for was he will call you, come, let's go to Chicken Republic. People will go, people will eat, and he will tell you sweet things, and you
Food
go
is
home.
important. Food is important.
It is very
Now, who don't
important,
know the quarrel?
very, very important. Then all of a sudden, you are now married, and
Mm.
like now do something that he doesn't like, and he like loses it on you. You're confused. You're asking yourself, really, you see the one that really responded just now. You know, all those things. Sometimes it's very hard to reconcile, especially with women. While some people, they will be, it takes the grace of God and patience, you know, you're patient enough to like see that, understand that this is only a phase and things will get better.
It will always
And
pass.
things
It
getting
will
better.
always pass.
Things getting better is by you people understanding yourselves. Like that silent treatment now you were talking about, that you know it got to a point. Me, it also got to a point. I learned that too. I learned that okay, when it has gotten to the silent treatment, everybody should just be on their own and have their space until everywhere calms down.
Everybody
You
will
will
get
now decide.
tired. At some point, you will now find out maybe if you're in the same space, this one will start chuckling, this one, another person will start chuckling because everybody is tired. Do you get? So all this
Yes,
more,
now
I know you always want to express yourself and all those, but at the end of the day, nobody is answering you. And it's not more painful when you are talking, the other person is not answering you. That one they pain pass. If they pain pass when person will reply you, a person is insulting you. So I just feel when you know this person, maybe your partner is the kind of person that does not like confrontation. If you don't talk and warn, you don't do now. You don't do. Me, I've learnt my lesson in a hard way. Talk from now
but
till tomorrow. Nobody is giving you a response. So
that's the
if you give
thing.
me something, go with the flow.
That's the thing. But some people don't. Some so the thing now is like that stage of learning that lesson. And I think at the end of the day, everybody now learns in a hard way. Because me too, I also learned my own in a hard way. Everybody just ends up learning in a hard way. Maybe because nobody. people rarely talk about this whole thing and all that, because there are some people you will ask, especially married people. You now ask the person, how is it going? How is marriage and all this? They say, fine, no, fine, no, you know.
I like.
I'm like, you can't go
Mm,
and suspect, because what is your business? You're not peeping to like do this. I know when I was in that phase, I was engaged. I tried speaking to a lot of people, like trusted
mm,
persons that I spoke with concerning my own issues and to understand things regarding marriage. But I know there are
mm,
some people like on a casual this thing that expect that okay, we are friends and you should like open up to me and tell me like details. I'm not like going to come and start asking you, hey, you and your husband are equal, you know. But in that process, I learned that some women, not, I think most women, they will tell you, someone even made a statement like that, I think so, that your marriage, whatever, is something that like stays inside your marriage. You know, people even talk about it a lot, that they tell you everything stays inside the marriage and
it
all those
depends now. It depends. Some things have to stay inside, but you want to choke. I feel some people get married and do away with their friends, do away with close associates. But I just still feel that even though you're married and you expect so many things to be private, I still feel some days you need to talk to someone. You need to, because the things that you actually feel they are so big and they're getting you angry and you want to blow it out of proportion in your marriage. By me talking to somebody, you actually find out that it's nothing. You're just being dramatic.
I'm
And you find out
telling
that
you, I
you're
swear.
keeping the peak in your marriage. Do you get? So I don't feel it's everything that should stay there. Of course, we keep private things like very, very private. We all know that. But some days I feel you need to talk to somebody to just relieve your head of all the madness that you have accumulated in your head by yourself with your hand. She get. So for me, that's my opinion. Oh. Me, if I marry, I go
Yeah,
talk. Oh. I go talk before person someone wound
yeah,
me for us.
yes, yes, yes. I
Hmm.
understand. I don't know. I think I want to end this live stream here. It's already 30 minutes.
Okay.
This 23 minutes. I don't know how long we talked, but anybody that catches this live stream, you all should know that we love you all and thanks for watching. I don't want it to be too long and all of that. And this is our first live
Mm.
stream ever, so everything is not perfect. I don't know. We had mistakes and all of that. We're even short of words because we are tired. We tried first one, it didn't work
Okay.
out. This is we're trying out, and we are all tired. It's time to sleep and all that. Then make sure you go to church tomorrow. Thank you, everyone,
You
for
don't tell me to move now.
or come back again. So since I've tried this today and it worked fine, I think I'll be
Mm.
doing this live stream more often. It's sweet. I
What
enjoyed
are
it
you
a
going to
little.
pay me with? You're supposed to reward me. I
I
bet me I have
swear.
YouTube channel. You should help me to subscribe to my channel. I beg. Let me
It's
know what I'm doing
true.
with my life.
Oh,
Here.
yes. Oh, please go to Desire Gabriel's channel. Please head to her channel right now and subscribe to her channel. Please, I beg you all. Yeah, subscribe to her channel. We'll be doing more of this because
Okay.
see all those calls that used to call me and burn my data. We'll be talking it here so that at least it will be generating revenue for us to
No
cover for
problem.
our. All right, guys. Thank you so
Alright.
much. Good night,
Alright,
everybody.
okay. See you on WhatsApp. Bye bye.
All right, bye. All right, dear MICA, thank you so much for joining. And I see you. Yes, I will. Okay, okay. Next time I will do it as a premiere. All right, no problem. Yeah, my husband did not join my live stream. Why I go call him? Where are you now? I'm not seeing you here. Wow. How come I'm not seeing who and who? Okay, my husband, thank you so much for joining. God bless. I hope you join me live next time. Like they will be seeing our faces. No, you join from the background. Yes, I know it's still on. You join from the background. Next time you will join live. They will be seeing your face. Your face. Don't vex. No, you can't. I love you.